These are the best highlights from all the matches of the day during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
Bit of AP on Diana. Her clear speed is absolutely ridiculous. That Dragon is going to absolutely melt towards that bot side. And once again, we've said this before, lanes are kind of left to do their own stunts. Junglers don't want any part of that just yet. They'll be on the board a little bit later, so it's kind of slow.
I love that the supports have just acknowledged that as well. Like, you saw Mark go up to help with the Grubs, you saw Ming go over to help with the Dragon. Like, they're the junglers' pets at this point. They're helping out with that one. Wei going to be found in the jungle by Hung, who is level 6 at this point. Smite comes through, and Wei hits level 6 as well, but Hung still happy to go for this one. Fofo dives into the action and finishes first blood.
We said the junglers need level 6. Wei gets that level 6, and immediately
In the past.
Yeah, and I think that it's a champion that's quite easy to pilot in this composition too. Shove and run.
No.
LP, the Whelp needs to be careful. No!
Well, oh god, he's whelping now. Dived on, flashes come through, and Huanfeng finishes the job.
Oh gosh, just caught out. Just didn't know where the enemy members were on the other parts of the map. Fofo has push in mid lane, but LP is not safe to push.
They're still looking to contest this one. LP pushed away on the bottom side. Mark moving up towards the rest of his team. RNG at minimum have managed to reset that Drake and now muscling further into the river. Hung wants to contest it, but the poke keeps going wide, the hooks keep going wide, all out in the top side as well as Wayward. Bit of revenge here for the Cassante. ZDZ didn't like being pulled onto tower, and he doesn't like Wayward being in the alcove either. Wayward alive for now. Can he get out of this one? I'm not so sure, but he actually pulled ZDZ towards it. Was that the play? Maybe it was. The stun against the wall. And ZDZ barely gets away. Now we go back to Drake and Hung. Going for the ultimate to try and start the fight.
Steal.
It's taken by Tang Yuan. Oh, and Zero kills on the bottom side.
I am so...
Tang Yuan gets it for his team. So that's 2 Drakes. WE, though, like you say, already took that mid tower. Now they're grabbing themselves a Herald on the back of 6 Grubs. They are all about these topside objectives.
And RNG, they managed to get themselves a push and also do very good things with it there. And RNG, now they are behind against this composition, which is very well practiced in the LPL, are lacking tools to really stop them keeping in pushing. Great Herald push coming in.
A Tristana bomb onto a tower with a Herald charge. This is going to be a tier 2 gone. The roots land and Wayward managed to find a pull off the back of it as well. Tang Yuan gone. And now the tier 2 tower in the bottom side gone as well. ZDZ just trying to get a consolation on the top side.
It's a sour tang in the mouth. It's a Dragon come up onto the map too. RNG, they have themselves poke items. Will that be enough to finally get themselves the poke objective setup they need?
They've got 2 already. The Dragon Soul pretty much their win condition at this point. A TP coming through from ZDZ as well to get onto that front line. Hung in the pit. This is going to be a 50-50 smite between the 2 junglers. And it goes the way of Wei. Can they get the fight though? Tidal Wave comes through. ZDZ sacrifice. And it goes Wei onto the backside. But a triple pull from Wayward. Absolute carnage here, but a double kill for LP as they look for more as well. Huanfeng trying to escape, but he's the last man standing. And he will stand no more.
I take it back. I don't want to see 2 more patches of Skada. That is absolutely disgusting. Wayward and Wei both have team fight impact. One of their opportunities to turn the game, but they need to get in range to do something about it.
And the thing is, it's our main characters again, Tristana and Maokai, just 2-manning the Baron. Cullen comes out from LP. It's a little bit of a whiff as Hung goes in to start the fight. And instantly, Wei is just removed, forced to flash away. And in the meantime, the bounces of ZDZ and Ming trying to protect the team. ZDZ doing his damnedest on the top side. Hung taken low, forced to flash, but the heal comes out from Mark in the end. And Fofo will finish the job. 1 pick is enough, and WE go back to Baron.
WE haven't needed to have the most explosive fights. All they've needed is a single mistake, and then the pressure they've built up the entire game starts flowing through the gaps. Gonna get themselves that Baron. I don't know whether RNG can get down towards the Dragon in time to secure themselves the Soul. I think the best they're gonna get is Scuttle after all of that as well. RNG have felt very toothless throughout this game. As a miracle comeback opportunity from RNG, a huge Diana ultimate. It's not easy to pull off at this point. You still have the last of this Baron, you have a Maokai, all easy as you like. Bomb on the turret, 6 Grubs. It is gone.
It's so easy to take these objectives.
Teleport.
Now ZDZ has gone for a very, very deep teleport. Ming might just die before ZDZ can even get into the play. WE now corralled, but they can just turn onto ZDZ. He's just not that big of a threat just yet. and that's 4 people. Climbed on top of him. Wayward's barely even taken damage,
Wayward.
and now he wants to go to Wanfeng. Looking for the ultimate, potentially. Wanfeng has flash, though. Wayward realizes that's not the angle, goes for Ming instead. But the rest of the team, not even looking. They're too busy taking in Hims. On to the Nexus they go. WE, 25 minutes of pure domination here. What a way to start your split. What a way to show off the new roster, the new bot lane coming in, and it's looking good so far.
Clean as you like. A lot of staple picks for the LPL in this first.
Taking Ashe as the AD carry, but also kind of denying the Blitzcrank instead of being that kind of counter pick that you'd expect for Blitzcrank versus double ranged. Instead, you're against an Alistar. Wei has his whole jungle spawning. He's going to do his blue buff, his Gromp is up, his wolves are up, you can see the chickens are going to come up, the red is going to come up. Unless Hung goes for some kind of invade here, this is going to be Wei having a whale of a time. A Wei will love a time.
Yeah, that's very one where it felt like WE very disciplined. They kind of just stuck to their guns and played out the kind of like the whole map. And it feels like RNG can do that very easily now with the Karthus and the Alistar playing for themselves.
LP might get a little bit of that treatment that he got in the previous game as well.
Oh,
Wanfeng dives on the slow, is there flash available as is cleanse, but you're going nowhere. Welp indeed.
Taken down once again from Ming. Of course, we said that his Alistar, one of his more powerful champions across his very long career history. ZDZ alone on top side on 1v2, needs to be a bit careful.
Flash away from the spear. ZDZ's going to be okay on this one. Will he dodge the second spear? Yes. Hung not managing to find his mark on those ones. So ZDZ survives on the third one as well. Good sidestepping ZDZ. We like to see that. As now, well, once again, I think it stands for will anyone leave me in peace? He goes down once more.
The answer is no. Munch, no, they will not leave him in peace. He's into the team. Needs to find a way to thread the needle past the Alistar.
See if they can find it. 4K on the Herald. Wayward moving in as well. Ming wants to try and push forward, but with the spears there and the smite, this should be Herald. Oh, 84 HP. They do get a Herald in the end, and now the engage comes out from Ming. Hung trying to escape with his life. The eye of the Herald is abandoned as Fofo is found, and the Sky Laser lands. Hung survives, but it's 1 kill onto Fofo.
Tanyuan showing off on the Tristana way back at level 1, so it's a very long time ago. But the mistake made at level 1, regardless of who we're attributing it to, has meant that Mark has no platform to play the game, and walking up like this is so dangerous. And now if Ming gets to body block you as well and just says, look, you hooked me in, I'm an ulting Alistar, that's bad for you, it means this Blitzcrank has so little value. Oh,
arrow lands onto Hung. Ming is there for the combo. Tanyuan with the bomb. And the jungle has gone just as Baron spawns onto the map. It's on a silver platter for RNG.
Okay, WE, what have you got left? Do they have any teleport wars? They could teleport. They hit one, all the same. RNG, they're again stalling out a little bit, and that last phase of play, both Wei and Wanfeng felt like they were in dangerous positions. Wei is still in a dangerous position, and here comes the arrow.
Arrow lands, not really any way to follow up though. Mark there to protect. Oh, the Spiral of Despair lands! What a shot coming out from Fofo! Absolute sniper from the mid lane, and suddenly the game is open for WE.
But what's happened from Wei and Wanfeng in the last minute and a half? They have left themselves open to 3-4 attempts from WE to finally hit the skill shots. It happens, and now WE might be able to claim some control over the rest of the map to get some keep Wayward out. Wayward had held onto his flash. In fact, he still has. He's still full HP. He can potentially go for another play here too. The fight is not done.
The reflank, and he's still got flash, still got ult. Into the pit we go. 4K on the Baron as Wayward dives onto the backside. Wanfeng the target, and in the meantime, it's one for a Baron. WE, they've got to find a fight here. RNG got the objective, but they can't get out. They're on the wrong side of the map, and they're slowly being chased down. The spear denies the recall. The counter-strike in, the severing bolt, and it's only Tanyuan left.
Oh, it's just a commiseration from the skies. The Requiem from Karthus is not a happy one for RNG. They have been in such a good position for so much of this game. They do get themselves one last kill back on from Tanyuan, but that is consolation at best.
Tanyuan will not let this game go without a fight. I'm just thinking it was a Hex Rift. Maybe there's an angle to get out via the portals rather than just trying to force a recall, but either way,
now
goes down. Exactly, dude. Now, all I'm saying is the cake's alive. That's the big takeaway from this one. Tangyuan caught by Fofo, another big ulti, and another solo kill for Fofo. This man's way is unstoppable.
Tangyuan takes carries with shred objectives on one side, and Fofo and even those out to Blister is completely okay for Talon.
Oh,
Wayward has flash.
Wayward! Wonfong is in trouble. He does manage to survive, and actually Wayward has to turn golden himself. He's the one in trouble all of a sudden, and Ming is there to deny his exit. Now ZDZ forcing the rest of the team away. Spiral in despair does a bit. The Crocs pulled back in and obliterated.
Bit of an overestimation from Wayward, but the rest of the team still has damage. It feels like the timing was a bit off from the flash, and Wayward didn't get a lot harder for him than it is for actually the Alistar, his support. Of course, he can pop that ultimate as well. Fighting over the mid lane now. What have we got?
Looking for a hook from Mark. Just getting onto the wave for the time being. No, onto Tangyuan. And in the meantime, ZDZ forced the flash away. Ming can't get onto the backside, but he's used his ultimate. ZDZ did too. And WE, they've got a wave pushing in the mid lane.
WE, what are they trying to do here? They're just trying to stop some recalls. I think they're trying to stop recalls and allow LP to hit turrets in this mid lane, delaying the ability for RNG to respond to the bot side. They can pick up a top side wave as well now. They shouldn't overcommit though, and I think Mark just did.
What are we doing? Just take the base, guys. Mark has gone in and actually sent it to a kill somehow. Ming will fall as well. I take it all back. You guys are geniuses. I have put a mere mortal. It's Way gonna go down to the top side as well. Wayward gonna finish off the first half of his name, as now into the base they go. Fate's call to keep Mark safe from the Karthus ulti, and now WE break this base wide open.
RNG, they were ahead for so much this game, had a bit of a stumble, and then an even bigger stumble after that. WE pick up the pieces, and they pick off another kill.
That's not a croc, not anymore. That is a pair of boots at this point. 5 players still in this one, as the wave slowly but surely arriving. Arrow comes on in from Wonfong. Doesn't do a whole lot to buy space on
It stops a recall to stop a teleport that would have come back into the base. I think it's the end of the game anyway.
I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, that's gonna be the second Nexus tower going down. Just hit the Nexus, and this one is over. They finish off Wonfong as a bonus in the end. WE, they TP. Tien managed to move in, deny that grub from Xiaohao, but now Jagglev stepped too far forward. That's both of his summoners. Jway could be the answer. As Mako got a solo kill in the bottom side of the map, and now Jway's going to go down as well. Taken out of the picture. Vickler trying to get damage onto Jagglev, trying to turn this fight. It's a 3v4, and Tien is still surviving. Finally goes down to Xiaoshu. Pulls in 369, but he's forced to flash, and 369's not letting him go anywhere. This fight was all Top Esports.
Respawn won't come through. I guess Top Esports wanted to kind of abandon the last take of that to be on time towards bot side to get the neutral objectives stacking into the Dragons. Mako, reliving a little bit of that heyday of weirdly AD carry orb.
I guess so. He's doing all right so far as 369 pulls Xiaoshu into the death realm, and he looks for the 1v1. The rest of the gang is there when they come out, but can he finish off the kill first? Stunned up, locked up, put to sleep. The shield does naught, and RA find their pick onto 369.
Very close to getting a kill in 1v3 all of a sudden.
Nice try, but not quite enough to find it. In the meantime, though, Top Esports are taking place everywhere on the map. Kareem just sort of survives as Vickler maybe went a little too deep.
Harold, there'll be another neutral objective. That's a teleport from Xiaoshu.
It certainly is. Herald taken, and Mako gonna drop the Orn Horn to try and protect Kareem, and he does find the knock-up long range. It's not gonna stop Xiaoshu, pulling them in the pincers. Crab Cream by the head and pulling back. Now Herald into the mid lane. Instead, it's gonna be a trade of towers top in for the mid lane.
That is...
Yeah, they unfortunately don't get the tower on the top side. That's going to be a TP coming out from Cream to finish this minion wave off. Oh, and he even stores TP. Will protect the tower for that one wave. Will he now die for the trouble is the question. Jackilov pulling the wave in towards the Tribrush, so that the Top Esports minion wave arrives a little sooner. Xiaohao is here as well, but I don't think even with 3 you can survive this one. Root lands after the flash. As Cream in a 1v1, Vickler just tried to force things, but Cream, I'm pretty sure he just wins that 1v1 anyway, to be honest, even without everything else. And that's going to be the tower going down.
Great separation from Top Esports, forces minion.
I mean, I'm not saying the kit was good.
The scrap shield you can
Yeah. I enjoyed that. I was a big enjoyer of that. Top Esports gonna finish off this tower in the bottom side. Xiaoshu gonna get an ult onto Tien, but I don't think he's getting out of this one alive. And my goodness, Top Esports not feeling merciful today, it seems. R8 coming in, the underdog in the group, and Top Esports make them know that they're the underdog.
And now you have Coldmore with no flash, so next time it comes through to Xiao Hao.
Oh, good lord! They're just destroyed! Jway even walks near and he loses his life for it. I mean, Top Esports, they're merciless.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Lily is meant to be like the dream deer of some kind. You don't have to put them to sleep like that. That's just cruel. You can't show that one on the broadcast. That was unceremonious to say the least. What came from one pick and...
Top Esports of the past, in a matchup like this, they've been known to have some happy games. They've been known to get some extra enjoyment out of a matchup like this. It does feel like they're taking this seriously. They want a great score. They want to go into the Rumble stage strong. Jway gets out with his life. Jagular forced to flash. He's already used his cleanser. This is a huge sleep. And suddenly, Top Esports, maybe they are happy gaming after all. Cream forced away and actually survives this one. And it's Vickler in trouble instead. But there we go. Assume finds his ultimate. 369 forced away. Still can't come through. Xiaoshu in a 1v1 here, but will finish the job. Assume with another one. And that's Baron for RA.
We were just having this tools added into the game of League of Legends to make sure you can have some comeback possibility. Baron's was started up, Optimus was taken down low. What are we looking for here?
Jway trying to get in. Xiaohao's in the pit, but is smited by Mako in the end. Knockups galore. Top Esports kiting back. It's going to be Xiaoshu on the backline trying to finish things off. Assume gets one, but that's all he'll find. And Xiaoshu can't do the same. The Scorpion taken out of the picture. And it's Top Esports with 16 kills on the board and TPing into the enemy base.
All right, just a blip on the radar. This should realistically be the death push now from Top Esports. See, they went towards a bit of a flip on the Baron. It felt like actually Rare Atom had a chance to get into the pit, but they still managed to secure it. They still managed to get the fight afterwards in a way which they couldn't in the, the 3v5 before that point. Turns out when actually everyone's there, it's not an even
Leandri's after he comes out of the death round. So we'll call that a 1-for-1. We'll call that a tie between 369 and Assume on that one. I will say, this Cogmore, 5 kills at this point. He's actually ahead of Gold on Jaculum. Maybe Top Esports do go for any more silly fights like earlier on. Could be an angle for Assume to carry. Certainly getting to that late game Cogmore stage, but I mean, this is an Infernal Soul just taken with very little contest, and now Mako potentially looking for a fight on 2. Knockups come through, 369 into the play, but it's a 3-man grab from Xiaoshu, and the rest of the team chased down, but the Spiraling Despair annihilates them. Assume gets a bonus onto Jagular on the top side of the play, but the fight is already lost. Vickler doing his damnedest, but it's just not enough.
I thought Assume might be able to just free hit his way through to another Miracle team fight, but again, it's too many members of Top Esports. They claim themselves the Infernal Soul midway through the fight as well, which helps them in terms of the damage profile, and now it is just one little Void Puppy alone here in the base against the full array teeth of Top Esports.
Oh, Assume maybe gets Mako here. Tien threatens him. Assume good movement here, but there's only so much you can do. 369 bonks him and sends him back to mate. Get that on a t-shirt right now. That's all I'm saying. 2 inhibs taken on the bottom side of the map as Top Esports continue this siege. 3 inhibs will be taken. Vickler just about gets out with his life. 369 trying his damnedest as Jway forces an engage. And Assume taken into the death realm. Can he survive 369? The Q goes wide for 369. It doesn't matter. The passive kills it by itself. And that is pretty much a wipe. Fantastic stuff coming out from Top Esports. A pretty one-sided affair, but hey, we got more than 1 kill per minute. That is the kind of entrance into the LPL that you want to see.
Yeah, that's our Moronado.
My friend, we'll see if he is going to go for that. Whether it will be that full lethality corky or...
Early push. Xiaohao spotted heading into mid lane, so Cream should be still safe to keep up this early push.
Shan moves into the mid lane, just going to get a shield. Oh, knocked back! Jway caught by Mako now. One more hit will do the job. What a satchel from Jaculum!
I guess it's a Jaculum champion. We revisit it here.
Start here for Top Esports.
Seems to remember, I'm trying to remember who used to play a load of Tian actually. We'll hold that point. Tian might blow his flash here. What's going to happen? No flash on his way. He'll be walking his way out. It looks like he hits. I think I'm not going forward in his own right. Now Cream's coming to play.
They're just trying to play for the Scuttle Crab, I believe. No, they're not. They're playing for kills. Dwayne going to be knocked back and annihilated before he even hits the floor. My goodness. Let's go in. Maybe there was a kill angle.
Maybe. What's top side? Tian, no flash right now. What's the next card coming from 369?
Ghost for Ghost, looking for the pick a card, gold card locked in, flashes for the stun. Tien gets the knockback, the stun to follow up. The rocks are in there, and an auto finish to finish the job.
Oh, kills across the board now from bot all the way to top. Maybe on a flash, but should be safe. There are lots of other things. We already talked about how First Strike has changed too, gives you a lot more gold, but maybe a little bit less damage. Really waiting to see how that affects the meta as top eight.
Vickler does manage to snap back before the CC comes through from Mako. Xiaoshu, can he get away with his life? Doesn't manage to buffer the knockback. It's not that much damage coming out just yet, but maybe a bit more CC. The red card comes in. Ultimate from 369. Is he going to go for this one? The Weaver's Wall is there, and there's the Destiny as well. Execution in the top side.
Oh, that is such an obnoxious use of your double globals to chase down just a single kill. They have extended quite heavily into the enemy jungle now, though.
Oh, the flash from Tien is gorgeous! Threatens the knockback. Daisy is running amok in the backline, but it's not quite enough. And Vickler now goes in trying to finish off Tien. As 369 getting the damage down. Vickler dives back out, has the Q3 to dash away, and will survive.
Oh, dangerous stuff from Jackie
Yeah, Jackie Love, he's not messing about, is he? He's mad at that Cogball solo kill in the previous game. He's not happy with how that one went. Oh, the smite. Actually, that's from Tien. I don't think Tien can outsmite this last one, but maybe he can get it to reset instead. Jacula finishes off a tower while all of this grub battling is going on. Mako flashes the Q3, but the ult onto Tien. No way out of this one, and RA find themselves an advantage. Cream trying to finish off Vickler in the meantime. Xiaohu forced away from the play. 369 sets it up, and Mako finishes it off. Xiaohu the next one. Xiaoshu, sorry, the next one, as he's taken down as well. And it's looking like 6 grubs for top esports. Oh, wait. Jway tries to get under the tower.
Jway.
I thought the fight was over, but there's just nowhere to go. 369's cut off the escape route. Mako's there to tank the tower. See you later, buddy.
Yeah, call him Spider-Man because there's no way home. Vickler also on the menu. Kill solo from Cream.
Well, I don't know how long this game is going to last in Nightmare, but that's the second tower. Yeah, to quote Johnny English, the only thing Francium shouldn't be allowed to host is an invasion. If the quote didn't really work, that's all I've got. Johnny English quotes is all I've got in this situation. Oh, Cream just sidesteps the ultimate and everything. He might have even won that 1v1, but Vickler actually flashing for this one, and he gets it! Vickler turns it around with the help of the redemption from Xiaohu.
Oh, you can remove his lethal tempo, but you can't remove that kind of play from Yone. Ult's coming in onto Makeup, but not able to finish that one off.
Dwayne survives the...
They're losing everything.
I don't know if you saw that. 369 tried to steal the Grump away, and the thumbs down comes from Tien. You ain't stealing my Grump. Destiny to the top side as Vickler finds himself alone in a 2v1. Cream finishes the job. And now top esports. They can move towards top in here. They can move towards a Baron. Right now, top esports, they're in the mall, you know. They're in the shopping centre.
Yes.
They're looking at all of their options.
Yeah, then I think normally that would be window shopping. They have smashed the window. The glass pieces are everywhere, and Adam, they've got to watch their feet.
Yeah, they got a bottomless credit card in this one. The Weaver's Wall just pins him with the solar flare on top as well. Xiaoshu tries to buy anything. He gets Tien. It's a consolation prize for RA. They kill the top esports jungler. It's Mako. 1 HP and walks away. But that is going to be curtains. A 21.5-minute win for top esports over RA. Absolute decimation. And my goodness, what a welcome back from MSI for top esports.
If anyone was worried about the post-MSI hangover, which affects some teams historically.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.